Welcome back to Bronze League Heroes! In the bottom left, we've seen them before, possibly the most heroic of all Bronze League heroes. Just such a unique and particularly entertaining playstyle. A combination of StarCraft understanding and whatever the opposite of that is. And in the top right, appropriately named, much unlike when Raynor named himself Raynor and played Zerg, it's Hydra. Oh, I didn't say it. It's Zhou. I mean, I could try to pronounce the name, but we're going to go with Zhou because I'm American. What happened, though? Okay, was there a pause? Question mark, question mark. We're going to assume that for a while there was a pause at the start of the game. But then, very importantly, at the start of most great plays, there was patience from Zhou. Eventually, though, Hydra came back after his call. And now we're here. So, with that context, for those who haven't, Zhou, he's just one of those players. He's kind of like a Florencio. I'll give him some credit on that. But even lower, much lower level. I think he's probably not bronze in game. I don't think he's bronze, but if you've never watched a Zhou game before, he does so many things right. So many things that you're supposed to do. But I'm just ... We're just going to go ... at the end of that. I got no other better way to tease it without trying to describe it poorly. ... So ellipsis. Anyways, Reaper, expand. I know nothing about Hydra. Well, Hydra, formerly a pro player from Korea. I believe both in Brood War and StarCraft 2, is no longer active. I don't think this is that Hydra. The one who played Pult in WCS finals is stuff like that. I'm gonna go out on a limb and say probably not that one. But you never know. Reaper gonna find 2 kills. Let's go to the Zhou cam.
Add-on complete.
Am I? Oh, okay.
We finished that add-on. Nice.
The grenade hits nothing but the Reaper itself. Look at this. This is what I mean. Before jumping in, before all your amazing comments. Yeah. This is a solid build here. Hydra has gone for 3 hatches. He has invested heavily in Zerglings, though. This Reaper has been quite a thorn in his Zerg side. Oh, but the surround! Down he goes. He ventured a little too far on the creep. And he was punished. Meanwhile, in Zhou's base, there's a medevac. We've got engineering bay. 2 engineering bays on the way. Next up, a depot. A nice wall to start. Oh, hello. On Zergling, debating whether or not to come inside, but the Marines are out to chase it down. They made it this far. They've never been out this far before. Okay. 1-1 starts. Back to the Zocam. The infrastructure builds. Hydra has caught up somewhat in drones. He's getting lair. +1 ranged attack. The Overlord stealthily floats into the base. But Zhou, not to be deterred, brings 4 Marines and will slaughter it in warm blood. It does appear... Oh, we have a drop on the way. I'm not sure if the tank is going to be involved. A classic 8 Marine drop. We'll have to see. What kind of units are on the other side of the map? How many queens? Only 3 queens. 4 roaches. 8 zerglings. 14 larvae just begging to be used. As larvae do. Oh. Why build a Viking when you can have 8 Marines and a medevac? Beautiful drop micro. Oh, trying to get in. He's waiting for his opportunity. A couple on the high ground, couple on the low ground. Tactics. Strategy. Oh, but wait, the ones on the low ground are a little confused. Everybody's a little scared. Okay. Oh. All right. 2 Marines didn't make it back. Meanwhile, Hydra, is he sending units around? An Overlord sent in to scout. Meanwhile, Zhou going for a 3rd. He's a little supply blocked. An Overlord spots the medevac. Here come 4 roaches. The roaches looking to sneak up on the Marines. 1 goes down. Another one. Oh. So, wait. Individually picking up Marines. And then immediately dropping the mech out. You guys are good, right? Yeah, stims, micro, stutter step, behind the extractor, behind the refinery, the gas. Oh, and the last man standing. But can he get the Overlord? This is the real battle. Nothing else matters. The roaches and lings agree. Back to the Zocam. What? Nope, this. Yep. Okay. This is everybody's hanging out over here. Ah, will Zhou notice? Patience from Zhou. Nobody cares about what else is happening. This is the real action. Waiting for his moment. The Overlord thought it was safe, but the Overlord is nearsighted. It's a real problem. Oh, there it is! Oh, but it has speed! Will we be able to chase him down? Stim, where's the target fire? The Marine runs back and pick him up! What a save! What a save! And he goes into the main. 1 Marine versus the Zerg! 1 man, 1 mission, 1 medevac. And he's back for the Overlord, the bait and switch! Here comes the Zerg army! Oh no, bait legs! Run! Run! Oh, he gets back! Is that Big Gabe right there? It has to be. A hero Marine. The entire Zerg army. Alright. And now... we wait. Oh! He's trying to make him dizzy. LOL! Says Zhou. LOL, says Hydra. Meanwhile, a triple medevac drop. That Marine has opened it all up. The Overseer morph will bring it back to full HP, but there are 3 medevacs that are not dropping. And that's how that story ends. Meanwhile, 3 medevacs of Marines. That first medevac is gone. The positioning, beautiful. The Queen bruising the medevac pretty badly. Here comes some Banelings. That positioning is actually disgusting. The Banelings trying to close the distance. But Zhou with a hot pickup. Great trade. Starting to bank a little bit of money, but he's got 2-2 done. A planetary at the third, mining that gas. Oh, they're here. Big Gabe is back. Oh, the biggest Gabus. Meanwhile, the drop at the back. It's drop o'clock. The Marine. The triple drop. Back. The multitasking. Another scan. Big Gabe still working through the creep tumors. The drop at the back. The creep tumors. Oh, and he gets right back in. Meanwhile, the drop on the other side. Hydra can't handle it. He doesn't have any of them himself. And therefore has no easy way to take out those medevacs. Oh. Oh, this is not a new replay. Infested oh, shit! Oh, you guys, Microbial Shroud was totally an upgrade, guys. A blast from the past. The infested Terrans of old. And Big Gabe will be sent home to rest after his big day. Will he drop him out to join his brothers? No, he will command from the medevac. He will lead the armies to victory and glory for the Republic, the Dominion. General Gabe. Oh, big little mine hits to start things off. Oh, is there a fungal? The fungals. They hurt. The Whittle Mines hurt more. The Whittle Mines almost killed the medevac. That's just way too many roaches. Oh no! The command medevac is in jeopardy. Oh no! Big Game goes down with the ship. Drilling Claws is done, so these mines still have an opportunity. There's not speed for anything but for Zerglings, and it appears that there's no indication that Hydra will be investing in Baneling Roach or Hydra speed anytime soon. The entire army was lost. A Liberator. A single Liberator on the other side, though, distributing indiscriminate liberty to the drones. Hydras. Oh, finally, Hydras are able to find... Well, they already killed the command vac. But another Liberator! Bermuda doing its best. The Hydra's doing better. I love the classic skins on the Hydra. Great look. Meanwhile, oh, the mines! Hit him on the way out! Oh, taking huge chunks. The fungals, actually, for detection. The Whittle Mines taking their pounds of flesh. Oh, he's microing the Vikings. Oh, and he snipes it off the micro from Zhou. Incredible. 3-3 is about to finish on the ground. As Zhou is putting together the makings of, this is the army you want. I mean, he doesn't have any medevacs, not since the accident. He has 93 SCVs. The Viking still going to work. Liberator queued up for maximum liberty. Scan forward. Liberator. Oh my god. Meanwhile, the entire army of Hydra. Oh, the Whittle Mines. Their claws drill. Oh, we don't... Wait, the Mutas over the top into the Marine! Oh no! Unfriendly fire! The Whittle Mines devastating both sides! Only the mines survive. Hydra actively microed those mutas over the Marines. You gotta give him credit on that. The mines are trying to escape. Is there a fungal? Because they do have drilling cause a withdrawal maneuver. That mine is their detection. The big shot. Oh, decent hit. Does he use his fungal on that? Oh, but he's using corrosive vials! Oh! Ah. What a play! And meanwhile, Zhou is trying to out-micro him with mine dodges. This is the highest low-level game! I said, like, when I said, Zhou looks like everything's right. ... Well, we're in the midst of that right now. If it weren't for his entire bio army dying to the splash damage of Widow Mines, this game might already be over. The Mule Hammer! Let's just bring up the screen. Time is money, friend! A bit of an income disparity in the mineral count now, once these mules have started to mine. He has 102 workers, TY syndrome. And that means Hydra's army is almost double his size, because he's been sitting pretty at 51 workers. Hydra really loving that Selecto army hockey. Mutas flying in a dangerous path. Another few. He has no overseers with his army. We know he knows how to make overseers, but he only made an overseer to save himself from the big Gabe Marine. Okay, so Lings could go either way in this. The Widow Mines are dangerous. The first chunk of Zhou's units is picked off. The production tab tells a real story. It really does. Meanwhile, another Widow Mine. Liberator knocked down by Corrosive Bile. I think Zhou realizing maybe he has a few too many SCVs at 106. His mechanics are just too good. Oh, one Marauder breaking the knees of that cauldron-headed Ravager. You come back here, boy. Yeah, that's what you get. Uh-oh. But the rest of his friends are following him. Hive is on the way only after every other option has been attempted. Oh, the Fungal Widow Mines! The Widow Mines! The splash damage! Meanwhile, Overseers show up. He can actually see the mines! Roaches do not outrange them, so there's still going to be a lot of splash damage here. Corrosive Bile knocks down the tank, exchanges in the middle of the map. The Infestor is microed back. Fungal over the top. But he snipes the Infestor! One of the closest fights! Hydra comes out on top, but there's more mines where that came from. A scan. The unit's lost. Hydra has lost more. Oh my god, the Widow Mine micro. Don't mind me. Whoop, and he burrows right in his face! Oh, he retargeted the mine! He targeted it, and that cost him its life. But he's like, he actually microed the mine targeting. Okay. So, it's 2-2 against 3-3. That's Yamato Cannon. Like, there's a little bit of everything here. The SCV reflex for Zhou is strong. A few more Infestors in the mix. Ravagers for Hydra. His army supply so much higher. Oh my god. I mean, he could afford to lose a couple. Dozen. Where are you guys going? To the promised land. Meanwhile, the fight in the center. Liberators, Ghosts. Widow Mines taking big chunks. Oh, they get away. These SCVs have completed their journey. More scans. The Snipes pops one Infester. Looking for more. More Snipes. Great. Oh, but the Fungal is absolutely disproportionately devastating. Where's another Fungal for the medevac? He escapes with a few units, including the Ghosts. Once again, Zhou comes in with some great plays, and Hydra punches him in the face. Hydra's still very much in the quantity over quality camp here. Oh, the rocks. Maybe not worth the lives of all those. They're even so. The siege tanks on top of the mines. Meanwhile, the SCV's just chilling, ready for their. Where? Well, we're out for blood. There. I don't know why. What is this? Why do they all have the same voice? I don't know. But to defend your queen. The queen will be saved from the rampaging SCVs. Just barely, by the way. A scan. Is there a nuke? Is there a nuke? There's no nuke. That base not happening. Everybody's piling into the action. Meanwhile, a few more SCVs. I think Zhou has finally realized his situation. The center of the map is not where you want to go, but Hydra says, I don't care. Well, those winter mines are now dead. Is there an overseer? Does he know where the mines are? I don't know if he noticed. Meanwhile, the SCVs, these ones not as deadly. So finally down to a more reasonable. What are these ghosts doing? They cloak. Maybe highlighting the need for detection. Snipes one. Mutalisk. The Fungal misses the mark. They're so close they can't hit us. He's trying to Fungal. He misses 4 or 5 Fungals. The ghost sniped and now they're almost out of. Oh, and he catches him. He just slapped it all around and he somehow missed. Roaches and Ravagers. The army supply is still massive for Hydra. The, oh, hello! Battle cruisers! They don't have any upgrades yet, though, and he's not researching any. Not that that's gonna... Oh! Those mines are still there. Because this Overseer is an oversight, siege mode, effectively. But there's no turrets! The TPM needs to raise adrenal glands and +2 air on the way. Zhou decides he cannot go back. He must have more SCV strike teams. Oh, Fungal. Hydra with some solid infester micro. Zhou eating corrosive biles. Meanwhile, the Muta's getting a lot of work done here. Fights on both sides. Which side is Zhou looking at? Not the best. Wait. Well, this is a little awkward because... Well, some infested Terrans popping in. Otherwise, there's no anti-air. Oh, some more infested. He jumps! He decides he's tired of walking. Jump to the main! At half HP, by the way. Fungal's in the center, as well as Roach Ravager. Kills the bio. There's a bunch of mines waiting for their moment. Everything else is heading towards the main. Overlords! Hunted down! Oh, so many... Thankfully, no one's using attack move. Here come some Corruptors with solid upgrade. Oh, he finds the mines. The mines aren't burrowing. The mines aren't burrowing. So is microing the cruisers. He loses all the mines. The cruisers just glassing everything right now. Here come the Yamatos. Down go the Overseers. Interesting choice. Corruptors also a good choice. Oh, those attack upgrades. The Corruptors designed to take down the battle cruisers. And take down the battle cruisers they do. but at what cost? 10,000 gas and 21,000 minerals. The mineral count's about even. More SCV strike teams. A bunch of mines and marines in the center of the map. Oh, the queen. Okay. They decided to rearrange their formations. Oh my god. Widow mine. 12 kills. The SCV... What is this? He's microing the SCV repair. Okay. Well... The mines will burrow. The bio trying to draw him into the field, and it's entirely successful! Oh god! Even the Marines getting in on it. But, at this... More SCVs this time! A whole riot of them! The workers will rise up and seize the means of production! No longer will the Zerg oppressors live on World of Sleepers, but instead, the blue mineral workers of the Terrans! We will repair! We will fight! We will die! Before we let you have this! And he's like, half the workers are on auto repair, which is the biggest of brain moves. Three hours later. I mean, the Zerglings pop out and decide they don't want to be a part of this. Oh, corrosive miles! He outflanked him. The SCVs going to work on the hatch. Well, roaches trying to stop them, but there are so many. Meanwhile, this... They're still going. Oh, you gotta be very careful. Overseers seem to be like a seasonal thing right now. Oh my god, they're so close. Overseers seem to be something that you're only allowed to build on odd-numbered units. Odd-numbered minutes, right, by the way, for Hydra. Oh my god. The last SCV finally falls. The hatchery at 15%. Now finally, the season of Overseers has begun, and he will be able to build them. I was really hoping there would be SCVs in there. Drop sent out. Hydra has had enough, but there are just so many Widow Mines. Marines, he's actively dropping while moving on both sides of the rocks, except that kind of screwed it up a little bit. Zhou is multitasking to oh my god. Oh my, and down go a lot of things. All of these Marines and Marauders are gone. But once again, Hydra still has the mines. He's killed, how many? 57 mines. There are 16 on the field still. And more being built. Hydra has 4,000 minerals. He's struggling in the gas counters. Chased down. Oh, he's gonna... Oh, that's a very, very, very good position. He doesn't have any melee attack upgrades besides adrenal glands. Oh, the Roaches and Ravagers getting real up close and personal before finishing the Marines. Uh-oh. The mines have finally made it deep into the heart of the swarm. Strong Valley. He's waiting on that seasonal overseer. Oh, that's not quite right. Close. Now's the time. Now is the strike while the iron is hot. Strike while the mines are on cooldown. Oh my god. Oh wow. Unfortunately, those mines hit larva. The boys! The boys are back in town! And they're going to work the hatch! There's so many little mines. The Selecto army struggles against it. The base, there's a single roach! But no! He abandons the hatch! Fuck all! Slaughter so many Marines! A couple battle cruisers show up! Hello! The boys have success! Some nibbly boys pop out. But the +3 armor SCVs are doing pretty well. Oh my god, a battle cruiser took... Wait, what happened to the other battle cruiser? Don't worry about it. Oh, it's over there. Oh, the Oh! Yeah. Get me the hell out of here! Meanwhile, in the... He drops a mule, does not repair, he's busy. Now goes the medevac. This... Oh, they're converging! They're converging! Another hatch! Another kill for the boys. These are some bad boys. And they run with some bad dudes. Murder anyone who comes to their turf. Oh no! He never got repaired! The repairs were promised, but he never followed through. Oh, but the mines are trying to come home. Unfortunately, there is an overseer, which is very, like... yeah, that... Zhou is... He's losing... Oh, the killer! The boys! The raiding party! That's actually... Suddenly, Hydra's up by 40 supply. They're killing so many workers! Hydra's trying to save them. There's no alternative way to solve this. And the boys don't care. Yeah, come at me, bro. Wait a second. Those are unupgraded legs! The boys have a real shot! There are just too many of them. Meanwhile, yeah. This is our land. Hydra has been contained to the eastern front the entire time. He's running literally and figuratively out of gas. Zhou is kind of mining out as well. Why are there armories here? The bio. Okay. Medevacs are... Oh, Hydra manages to do everything but attack the Marines and Marauders. Oh, the stutter step. Did I stutter? Indeed he did. Beautifully dodges. Going for more. Looking for the target fire. Gets a Ravager. This Liberator, by the way. 8 kills now. I don't think any were drones. Oh, he microed away. But Hydra still has 40 more army supply. What is the army of Zhou? It's not that much. This is it. Hydra's army is just... He builds too many SCVs. A healthy mix. See you later, boys. Oh, no. Oh. 1v1 me, bro. Which shit? Like, he's firing the Lexington rockets. Fun fact, the other weapon of the Liberator is called the Concorde cannon, so that's pretty on the nose. I don't think you can see the mines from there. You can now. Remove them cleanly with no casualties. Oh, an entire militia is on the way across the map while he's dealing with these mines. This was all just cover. A couple dozen. The boys are going for the throne! They run right up the center. Is Hydra gonna come back or does he go for? Fourth it is. Roaches and Ravagers fighting. The planetary fortress being repaired. A key component in this engagement. The Roach Ravager doing pretty well. Hydra pulling back. He never got Roach speed. One Broodlord out of nowhere. There could only be one. But that's actually a huge difference maker. Meanwhile, the boys are rampaging. Why is there where did the Broodlord come from? Roaches and Ravagers, the Planetary has 14 kills and counting. It will hold, at least for now. Another Broodlord on the way. Finally, the militia has been cleaned up. Zhou is almost out of units. Oh, he's microing against this. The one brood. Micro's back. Roaches, Ravagers. He's got to protect the Broodlord. The target fire. The Broodlord goes down. Who will be his successor? Everybody else is coming from the home defense. Meanwhile, Zhou is expanded to this base. We are in a half map scenario. Like a actually half map. Every base is taken equally. Now the units lost. Oh my god. Now Hydra has lost 3k more gas, but the units lost within 200 resources. Zhou has more in the bank as well. Oh, the boy! They're back! It's been 35 minutes! And the boys are still going to work. Working overtime. Oh. Oh, corrosive. He's not. Ah! Some dodges. Widowmine. Oh! 18 kills. There's no detection. Another mine. He's gonna... The only place you're allowed to build Broodlords is within spitting distance of the turret. Otherwise, those Broodlords will come out and not have the immunity they need to missile turret. Viking! Vikings on the ground! Pillaging the drones! Another Bio Force! Those aren't SCVs! Those are Bio Boys! Oh, the Widowmines are underneath the Brutes, but they have extra armor when they... Oh, they're still... Oh, those Widowmines are gonna kill these. The Roach Ravager coming back. Zhou. Vikings chasing a roach. They got a little distracted. Widowmine's still super dangerous. The Planetary struggling. Vikings, though! They're more than enough. He has 15 Vikings? Okay. Hydra's floundering. He doesn't have any of himself, and he's really struggling for it. But the Vikings are on the ground. They take to the skies. So versatile. There's only one real mining base. 31 drones remain. Hydra cannot refill his supply. The Vikings going for the base. He has +2 ship weapons as well. He's targeting the hatch. A couple Vikings will die. He's stutter stepping them. Almost all of the Vikings. But he does get the hatch. Meanwhile, another bio army from Zhou. Hydra has no income. Well, I guess he has long distance now. It's almost checkmate. Hydra self-immolating in his frustration. There might be just one fight left. Even the drone's getting in the mix. Corrosive Bile. Zhou dodges to the left. He swings back to the right. Corrosive Bile isn't there. Is it enough? The Thor standing its ground. The Marines and Marauders will be chipped away. But while Hydra might win this battle, what hope does he have to win the war? Oh, the Viking! 16 HP. And here come the boys to finish the job. Oh, they mineral walk through. He's going for it. 2 boys. He's going. There was one tiny mineral patch. Okay. Well played, says Hydra. Yep, those mines are still there. He's down to 2 Ravagers. Another patrol of Marines and Marauders is caught. Hydra's long distance, but it's not like he has... The boys have come to reclaim what is rightfully there. They will mine from this base or see it burnt to ashes before them. Zhou is Meng. Hydra's his last ragtag band of roaches with one Ravager. Never got speed. Another band. The boys. With bravery. Oh, I believe Zerglings just died there. G. There were moments. Hydra's army strong. Many times, sometimes double the supply. But army supply does not count SCVs. And while I don't think either of those players were bronze, but still, if you enjoyed, like and subscribe, and thank you to FFT Private and Jellyfish Man and Stealth Duck, I believe, reviewed this one. Thank you to the players. And it's not about being bronze. It's about embracing the spirit of Bronze League heroes. Thank you. Good luck.